Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video, I want to talk about the big fight this weekend taking place between Lomachenko and Nakatani. Now, Lomachenko coming off a loss to Teofimo Lopez in what was, a pretty disappointing performance from Lomachenko. I'd still like to see that rematch take place if he gets past Nakatani, because I think Lomachenko it was more of a game plan issue. He started a bit too late in that fight and therefore let himself get, too far behind on the cards early in that fight. But now this weekend coming up against Nakatani, like I say, they've both got that common opponent in Lopez. Nakatani also gave Lopez a really tough fight. His height and his reach was an issue for Lopez in there, and it should be a little bit of an issue in there as well for Lomachenko, because I think Nakatani's about 5'11" and Loma's about 5'6", so about 5 inches difference in height, which is a lot in a fight. Also going to have a big reach advantage. So this is a similar thing to what Davis is going to face against Barrios this weekend. Now Nakatani, he's coming off a really big victory against Felix Verdejo. I picked Verdejo to win that fight. He was ahead in that fight. He actually put Nakatani down in that fight, but Nakatani came back. He has a really good heart, and he's a guy that doesn't give up easily, and he has power. He came back in that fight. He stopped Verdejo and earned this fight against Lomachenko. So he's been in there with two really top 135 pounders in Verdejo and Lopez, and he put in good performances in both fights. So he's definitely one of the top guys at 135 pounds, and facing Lomachenko, is one of the top fighters pound for pound in the sport. So very interesting matchup taking place this weekend. I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park for Lomachenko, but it's going to be interesting. I think it's the right matchup for Lomachenko, with him coming off of shoulder surgery and that loss to Teofimo Lopez. There's a lot of questions that he needs to answer in this fight, and like I said, I think this is the right fight, because if he makes a statement in this fight, it's a good opponent to answer those questions that the fans have about Lomachenko, of him being up in age, being too small for 135 pounds, which he probably is. I think he's more of a 130 pounder or 126 pounder, and Nakatani a very big 135 pounder. So it's not going to be an easy matchup this weekend. Now, Nakatani, he's a dangerous man. He's got power. And Lomachenko, he's not the biggest puncher, especially at 135 pounds. Now, I'm not one of these guys that's going to come on and say Lomachenko has no power, because I think he definitely has respectable power. He probably even has underrated power. But at 135 pounds against a big guy like Nakatani, I think his power is not going to be something Nakatani hasn't faced. But I wouldn't be surprised if Loma stops him to the body. I think Loma's going to, spend a lot of shots investing to the body in this fight, and possibly stopping Nakatani in the second half of the fight off of body shots, which is what he said he wants to do. He wants to make a statement and stop Nakatani, which is something that Lopez couldn't do. I do expect Loma to get the job done and stop Nakatani in the second half of this fight, probably due to body shots. I'm expecting Loma to, come out and start a lot faster than he did. I know he normally starts slow. He takes the first round to have a look at his opponent and see what they're doing. But I don't think, we're ever going to see Loma start as slow as he did against Lopez again, because, he's really regretting that decision right now. So I think he'll come out fast. I think he's gonna set a really high pace in this fight, and I think he's gonna apply pressure to the power puncher and to the bigger man, and I think he's gonna push Nakatani onto the back foot and get on the inside of him, and not let Nakatani extend his long arms and try and get, because Nakatani's got power when you let him extend his shots. If he hits you with a straight right hand from distance or a long left hook, that's where he's most dangerous. That's where he has power. If you get up close on him on his chest, which I think Loma's going to do with his foot speed, he's going to get on the inside, get past Nakatani's jab, get on the inside, start pivoting and creating angles and jumping side to side on Nakatani, turning him and hitting him with shots that he doesn't see coming and really digging to his body, because Loma's a really good body puncher as well. So I think that's what Loma's strategy is going to be in this fight, is to get up close on Nakatani. Don't let him have any space, be on his chest, smother Nakatani's shots, because Nakatani with the much longer arms isn't going to be able to shorten up his shots as well as Lomachenko. Lomachenko also got really good defense on the inside and the outside, obviously. But, on the inside, I think Lomachenko is just on even on the outside, he's on another level in terms of skills compared to Nakatani. But Nakatani's more dangerous from the outside. So if you get on the inside with Nakatani, I think you kind of nullify his power a little bit. And, Loma, he gets really good leverage on the inside. And he's able to hit you with shots that you don't see coming. So, in my opinion, Lomachenko is going to break Nakatani down in this fight. And I'm expecting him to stop Nakatani probably around the 7th round. That's my pick in this fight. Lomachenko to win by a 7th round stoppage. And then, hopefully Loma gets one of these fights against either Teofimo Lopez or even Devin Haney or one of these other guys that are at the top of the 135-pound division, so that he can try to get one of his belts back and make these unification fights happen, because he's getting towards the end of his career, 35 years old. Also, him being a fighter that relies on speed and reflexes, he would probably age a lot faster than guys that rely on power like Nakatani, because power is the last thing to go. But Loma, using skills and reflexes and speed, he should age faster than these other guys, which is a shame, that he turned pro so late. But we'll see how this fight goes this weekend, and maybe we can still get a couple more, world title fights out of Loma in the future. So my pick in this fight is Lomachenko to win by about a 7th round stoppage or late stoppage. How do you see this fight playing out, guys? Let me know in the comment section below who you're picking. Thanks again for listening. Talk to you guys again soon. Cheers.